concern. You know who you are, yeah. Peep the essential techniques that I possess to make me shine like I'm nickel plated. Over this bomb track my man Dovey orchestrated. Everything remains tight despite what you had in sight. We put in work overtime just to get it right. So you may say whatever's clever, but make no endeavors to might fight unless you got your shit together, word. And for you so-called MCs posing as MDs, there's gonna be some hard times in NC. Constantly yelling you can rap when in my presence, but I give you props cause I can rap Christmas presents. Hey, I can rhyme, come on son, don't waste my time because it's of the essence. Dismiss yourself from my presence. It gets me vexed when niggas ride you like a certified BMX, and then they wonder why they get no respect. What you expect? I'm not the owner of a major label. For me to put you down first, I got to get stable. Word. Thought you knew. Can't do for you, can't do for myself. Yo, to whom it may concern. You know who you are, yeah kid. You know who you are. To all you fake MCs, you know who you are. Word kid, you know who you are. For all you dick riders, you know who you are. Word kid, you know who you are. For all you wanna be MCs, heck, you know who you are. And I know who you are.
Now when you figure that you're big, that can only make me bigger. When I get the flow and I get huge like the Nile River, I might hit you with a pitchfork and not a shank, leaving you about as in as the Outer Banks. Kids, stop wasting time swinging main line. I've come equipped to dissect your R&B hits. I dissect with a 1-2 mic check. Strip down to exposure, little phony wreck. See you might rock steady, but kid you're not stable. Fold you up, put you away just like a card table. Game's over son, look at what you done. Try to lift the funk, now you upset at the funky one. Now I'm gonna have to creep, jack another Jeep, telling you all coming so you shouldn't sleep. Cause when you snooze, you lose, I gain much ground. Pounding sounds from the stacks of the underground. Now do you mind if I step with a little more pep? I'm not done yet, take a seat and watch me complete. You know I come to the conclusion, you've been snoozing, your rhymes haven't structured off illusions.
You know who you are, yeah kid, you know who you are. To all you wanna be MDs, yo, you know who you are, ha, yo, you know who you are. Me and my man's trying to build this foundation for us to have a place to station, to kill the confrontation and your lust for separation. It's all about climaxing the grooves and making moves. We all crucial, tell me what you wanna do. It's not a money issue, and yo son, I'm not trying to dish you, and bad luck's the last thing I'd ever wish you. I can only wish you well, don't wanna see my niggas fail, and sure as hell don't wanna see no more in jail. I dedicate this to Reese, and to the Kirks I have to say peace. We're all anticipating his release. It's kinda sad to see my man shooting bad, especially when he was gifted with a pen and a pad. But yo, sometimes that's just how it go. The hands of time can't rewind, although at times I wish it would, bro. We could have done this together, at least we were birds of a feather who didn't give a damn about the weather. But now it seems we're all a distant. As for hip-hop, we're still persistent, that's our principle, no assistant. For the real MC, to my man Infinite Trent, yo, you know who you are, yo son, you know who you are. To my nigga KMS, yo, you know who you are, word son, you know who you are. To my man Smart Allen, yo, you know who you are, yo son, you know who you are. To my crew Mental Dimension, yo, you know who you are, yo son, we know who we are. To my man what? Black, yo, you know who you are, ha, yo, you know who you are.